Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm actually quite excited because today we're going to be having a look at the 1980 Retro Twin from Mark Richards. So who's MR? Mark Richards, aka the Wounded Seagull, a four-time world champ, one of the most legendary surfers in the history of the sport, and the last surfer shaper world champion. So what we're looking at with the 1980 Retro Twin is a design that stays true to the original concept that MR came up with back in 1980 on the South African leg of the tour. And what we're talking about is the classic wide point forward, loads of paddle speed, and we got these beautiful fluted wings going into the tail to pull it in. An absolutely gorgeous overall design and feel, pretty much like driving a vintage sports car. Okay, looking at the rocker profile, we've got that classic kind of retro, pretty low rocker entry into the nose, that beak nose as well with all that volume. As we go into the tail, bit of lift there. You can see we've got a set of MR twin fins in this. You can see those fins relatively far forward, so giving this that looseness and making it feel so alive and so electric. It was popular back then all those years ago. It's still really popular today. Okay, so really hard edges through the rails of this board. So a really hard rail, crucially combined with a letter V. So we get me straight edge and we'll check that out. And some pronounced V through this one. Concave running through it too. So the combination of that V with a really hard edge, an absolute kind of classic of the era, and that's allowing you to fly over fatter, deeper sections and then really get this thing on edge when you get into steeper, more pocket sections of the wave. Okay, in terms of size, this one is a 5'8", 19 3/4 by 2 3/4. You might want to order this a couple of inches shorter than your shortboard. So MR came up with this design over 40 years ago, and surfing's gone in a lot of different directions since then. It's quite telling today just how many people are coming back to twin fin designs. MR, for a while there, was pretty much flying the flag alone for surfboards with two fins. If you're looking to get into twins, well, the 1980 Retro from Mark Richards, pretty much the gold standard.